Welcome to day 57. It's a glorious morning here in Dubrovnik on the Adriatic Sea. Here on my right, this great big sea looks so good to me after riding through the mountains. I am totally wasted after what I did yesterday, and I think it was 6 days before, a total of 7 days of riding, something like 100 miles, 160 kilometers every day to get here from the village or the town that is the home of the former Auschwitz camps back in Poland. So back to that point, from southern Poland, I rode into the Carpathians, into a part of Poland that was actually quite beautiful. All of Poland, by the way, was an inspiration, but that southern part in the Carpathians was exceptional. I'll remember it fondly on this long bike journey through so many spaces that were an inspiration. Through the Carpathians into Slovakia, I rode through the heart of that part of the Carpathians. Certainly not into the high Tatras, the highest of the Carpathians in that part of the range. Then from Slovakia, I eventually rolled out of the foothills into Hungary and crossed Hungary after a short trip through Budapest, which I hope to revisit. I revisit that town in the future. It was a spectacular city, and I feel like I really missed an opportunity. But 90 days is 90 days, so on I plunged from Hungary, eventually into Serbia for a short stint, just a couple of hours before riding into Croatia. I crossed that section of Croatia through a town of Oświęcim, for example, and then into Bosnia and Herzegovina, the Federation, which I departed last night in the dark. Back behind me, I came over the hills, out of the Dinarides, and descended down into Dubrovnik. So that's where I am now. I'm gonna spend 2 whole rest days here, today and tomorrow. That's the plan. Stay tuned. Could add another day, we'll see. I'm checking in on ferry boats, ultimately headed to Bari for the next a section of this tour, Bari to Palermo. Palermo being at the top of Sicily, Bari being down on the heel of the boot in Italy. Well, that's an update on day 57. This is Europa 360, beginning a much needed rest and an inspired town from the way back. I'm just so happy to be here for so many reasons. So look at this. What a pleasure. I'll see y'all later. Ciao.